Enthusiastic, welcome back, tech aficionados, to another thrilling episode of Chronicles of Tech. I'm your host, Daniel.
Cheerfully, and I'm Chloe. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just revving up the automotive world, but could also change the way we interact with our cities and each other: the revolution of self-driving cars.
Curiously, but before we hit the road, I've got a question for our listeners. What if I told you that a time will come when the biggest traffic jam isn't due to reckless driving, but an algorithm?
Laughs. Oh, you're teasing us already, Daniel. Buckle up, folks. We'll get back to that in a bit.
Playfully, no spoilers here. To kick things off, Chloe, tell me, when you think of self-driving cars, do you picture a sleek Tesla cruising down the highway?
Eagerly, definitely. I also think of those sci-fi movies where cars talk to you. What a dream! But in reality, we've come a long way since those flashing lights and blurry roads.
Nodding, right? So, where did this all begin? Let's rewind a little. It's not just a modern-day dream. Self-driving cars have been in the works since the 1920s.
Surprised? Wait, really? They were plotting this out before cars even had seatbelts?
Chuckling, exactly. The first attempts were basically remote-controlled cars. But it wasn't until the 1980s that we saw real progress with projects like Carnegie Mellon University's NavLab and the Alvin program.
Thoughtfully, that's intriguing. Fast forward to today, and major companies like Tesla, Waymo, and even big names like Ford are racing each other. It's like a tech version of NASCAR.
Exaggerated, haha, right? Only instead of racing, they're all trying to see who can keep us safe and avoid becoming the next viral fail video.
Laughs, true. And safety is a major concern. Did you know that millions are invested in making AI understand every tiny detail on the road? From potholes to that one cat that suddenly decides to cross, it's a lot.
Enthusiastically, exactly. And that leads us to the technology powering these vehicles: LiDAR, cameras, and deep learning algorithms. It's like giving a car a PhD in street smarts.
Impressed. So, the next time my GPS steers me off course, I'll remember that I'm not the only one having trouble with directions.
Chuckling, yes. But it's not just about directions. Think about the potential benefits: reduced accidents, improved traffic flow, and maybe finally tackling those never-ending road trip arguments about who's the better driver.
Smirking. All hail the algorithm that'll save marriages. But let's not ignore the skeptics. There are some real concerns about privacy and the ethics of letting robots take the wheel.
Seriously, absolutely. There's a fine line between innovation and invasion. Who owns the data that these cars collect? And how do we ensure the technology is tamper-proof?
Nodding, and on top of that, there's a whole workforce at stake. Truck drivers, cabbies, even delivery folks. We could be looking at a job revolution here.
Thoughtfully, that could really shake things up, huh? Imagine a world where the daily commute is automated but also a crisis for many workers.
Enthusiastically, it's a massive conversation. But there's also the environmental angle. Electric and self-driving cars could mean cleaner air and less congestion. It's not all doom and gloom.
Grinning, right. Picture this: fewer vehicles on the road as people share rides with their neighbors thanks to on-demand services powered by self-driving tech. Goodbye gas guzzlers, hello sustainable commuting.
Smiling, love it. And let's talk about smart cities. Imagine being in a city where traffic is coordinated with real-time data, making everything flow smoothly. We could finally get downtown without losing our minds.
Playfully, or our sense of direction. But, hold on. Before we finish our journey today, let's circle back to my earlier thought. That algorithmic traffic jam?
Leaning in, ooh, I almost forgot. What's the scoop?
Dramatic pause. Picture this: a jam that happens because a fleet of self-driving cars is optimizing their routes. They're coordinating with each other to avoid accidents and maximize efficiency, which, surprise, creates a temporary standstill while waiting for optimal conditions.
Laughs. So, we're stuck because they're too smart for their own good. Classic.
Sincerely, it shows that with every groundbreaking technology comes new challenges. We need to stay proactive to ensure that the future of driving is exciting and safe.
Enthusiastically, and that's a wrap on today's journey. Remember folks, the future is driving toward us, and it's a wild ride.
Including the listeners, thanks for joining us on this exploration of the self-driving revolution. Don't forget to share thoughts and opinions on our social media.
Cheerfully, until next time, keep your seatbelts fastened, and always follow the road signs, even when they're digital. Together, bye-bye.